It has become inevitably compelling for me to invoke the provision of the Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State with effect from today, 18th March, year 2025, and I so do. By this declaration, the governor of Rivers State, Mr. Similaye Fubara, his deputy, Mrs. Ngozi Oju, and all elected members of the House of Assembly State are hereby suspended for an initial period of 6 months. In the meantime, I hereby nominate Vice Admiral Advocate Ibas, retired, as administrator to take charge of the affairs of the state in the interest of the good people of Rivers State.
They can't help themselves. They can't even hide the fact that they have a vested interest in Rivers State. They can't even pretend to follow due process. Due process means that he must present this to the National Assembly first. If they approve it, then he will go ahead and declare it. That was the way Obasanjo did it when he declared a state of emergency in Bayelsa State. So now, following the backlash from Nigerians, Atiku is one of the heavyweight politicians that has reacted. He said this on his verified X handle. The declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State reeks of political manipulation and outright bad faith. Anyone paying attention to the unfolding crisis knows that Bola Tinubu has been a vested partisan actor in the political turmoil engulfing Rivers. His blatant refusal or calculated negligence in preventing this escalation is nothing short of disgraceful. Beyond the political scheming in Rivers, the brazen security breaches that led to the condemnable destruction of national infrastructure in the state land squarely on the president's desk. Tinubu cannot evade responsibility for the chaos his administration has either enabled or failed to prevent. It is an unforgivable failure that under Tinubu's watch, the Niger Delta has been thrown back into an era of violent unrest and instability, undoing the hard-won peace secured by the late President Umaru Yar'Adua. Years of progress has been recklessly erased in pursuit of selfish political calculations. If federal infrastructure in Rivers has been compromised, the president bears full responsibility. Punishing the people of Rivers State just to serve the political gamesmanship between the governor and Tinubu's enablers in the federal government is nothing less than an assault on democracy and must be condemned in the strongest terms. Who even knows the identity of the people that blew up the pipelines? It's just a calculated attempt, just like Atiku Abubakar said. They couldn't wait. There is no violence, there is no breakdown of law and order in the streets of Rivers State. That is what should provoke a state of emergency. If they just blew up pipelines, should have just sent the Navy or the Army to survey the pipelines and try to fix them and maybe beef up security to make sure there is no further damage to the national infrastructure. But they couldn't help themselves. This was what they wanted all along. This was their ultimate aim. So he quickly declared the state of emergency, sacked the governor, sacked the assembly, and installed someone whose tenure might be extended beyond the 6 months. They might do this until the election. Yes.
They do now. Live in Yenagoa. Nagbara inside with this now. Oh my God. Another pipeline is off in Bayelsa State. Whoops. Unbelievable. But true.
To decide on what to take in next. Declare. Aizo. Yeah. We will not be afraid. We should go and ask people in Delta states, exactly people, and have never lose battle. This is not, they said this is not an ethnic war. The thing is beyond that political crisis. After one Equere man, a German became governor, they want to impeach another German to another Equere man to be a governor. It has turned to ethnic war. Yes. Aizo! Yeah! Aizo! Yeah! Aizo! Yeah! Savannah! Savannah!